All right, so it's July 4th. We're actually doing this in person.
Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July. Welcome to the Big Bad...
The Big Bad Podcast.
The Big Bad Podcast. Welcome to the Big Damn Podcast, your monthly look behind the scenes of our production and distribution company, Big Damn Films.
Yeah, we got a...
Yeah, music.
So we got a lot to talk about this time.
Yeah.
Some recaps of kind of how our roadshow, first stop on the roadshow went.
Yep.
And then your trip out to VidCon.
Yes.
And where we're going next.
Yeah. So when we recorded episode 27, it was days before the Hanover Roadshow.
Mm-hmm.
And it was released days after the Hanover Roadshow. So we had 51 people attend, mm-hmm. which was awesome. 51 more trees planted, bringing us to a total of 174. Mm-hmm. Great showing all around. You and I still really enjoy watching those moments where like the crowd just laughs.
Oh yeah, yeah. Seeing it on the audience, and this theater in particular was wonderful to see because it was an IMAX screen.
Yeah.
So you've got this like 2-story screen, stadium seating, and it's me, it's my daughter, it's our movie, it's stuff up there. And seeing everybody laugh at the places we want them to laugh and
react when
we want them to react. Like it's so awesome to see that in the theater.
And I will say, for the premiere, everybody was kind because
mm-hmm.
You expect them to be kind. This time around, everybody loved it.
Yeah,
it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
We had Shep, who reviewed the movie prior to seeing it in the theater, to actually say that he wish he would have helped his review for the theater because
mm-hmm.
it's a movie you need to see in a theater environment with people.
Yeah, it really plays well with people.
Yeah. So from there, we're going to Orlando, Universal Cinemark at City Walk.
Yep. On
July 25th at 8 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
And this time we'll have Carrie with us. You won't be there.
I will not be there.
I will be there. And Jason Allen Cook might be there.
Mm-hmm.
So every time you come to see a viewing of Arbor Day, the Root of Evil during the Roadshow, you have different cast of crew that'll go around. We have
mm-hmm.
different posters that go around. We have different swag and all of those other things. So it's not the same experience over and over and over again outside of just the movie. But being that we're a month ahead of Halloween Horror Nights,
mm-hmm.
I think it's kind of fitting that people can start their fear season early.
Yeah, it's definitely I think the collection of T-shirts that I'll own from the end of this roadshow. I'm not looking forward to storing them, but I'm looking forward to having them all.
Fair,
because who doesn't need more T-shirts? T-shirts and coffee mugs.
Yeah, Jen, do I need T-shirts and coffee mugs? Do I need T-shirts and coffee mugs?
No.
Mrs. Jane says, yes, we need several more, please.
Several more from each stop, yes.
But this July's design is actually directly inspired by
mm-hmm.
Halloween Horror Nights 35's promotional art for their event, which is the Arborist in a very interesting, almost cartoon comic book style. Kind of like original Tales from the Crypt comics.
Yeah, it's a really cool look. I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you. So from there, what do we have?
So from there, I mean, we've got kind of the roadshow underway. We've got a couple more ideas for some locations after Orlando.
Yep.
But
we have okay.
Yep.
Last episode we talked about 2 super secret things.
Mm-hmm.
One of those super secret things didn't happen.
That's true.
Which is sad. But
mm-hmm.
the second super secret thing,
we're still waiting.
We'll save that for the Patreon end.
Mm-hmm. Totally. And then you went to VidCon.
I went to VidCon. I want to thank VidCon for sponsoring the ticket. They provided a Pro Pass, which is the highest tiered paid ticket you can get. And I get to go and do networking. And we met Rebecca, our lovely a new entertainment attorney friend that's going to help us with copyrights.
Mm-hmm.
And we met a bunch of really cool people. I posted some content while I was there. It was weird. So the day before, on Wednesday, you pick up your badges. So I made a video saying, if you find me, like, let's talk. And then next morning, I see a kid and his family, and I'm sitting down waiting for my food. And the kid's like, oh, I saw your video. I'm like, well, let's talk about you. So you could actually watch me, like, wait for my food to get delivered in the middle of that. And then the next day I was doing the same thing, waiting to go inside, and two kids came up, and they were like, and they say kids because, they're old enough to be mine. And they were like, hey, I saw your video with the kid. And I'm like, well, let's do a video about you. And then I got to awkwardly dance with Unsighted, very popular content creator. Got to interview Tubby Nugget, which is
That was so cute.
That was so cute.
It was adorable.
Yeah. As with all content creators who go to VidCon and Fan Expo, they love Mrs. Jane, who happens to be on the transportation team.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, if you go back and watch, that's who they're talking about. But overall, I think it was good. I mean, retrospectively, it seems odd that for the highest tiered ticket, they only have 2 days worth of content. And then the third day is just, creator convention stuff.
Right.
I'd be interested to see how they do it next year. I think it's definitely worth going back for.
Mm-hmm.
But that is a convention where both of us should probably attend.
Yeah, it definitely seems like there were divide and conquer opportunities that weren't able to be taken advantage of.
100%.
Yeah.
But everybody that heard about the movie loved the idea.
Yeah.
If you catch this after being at VidCon and you got one of those postcards to watch the movie, please let us know. Handed them out to so many. This is going to sound like name dropping, but it kind of is and isn't. Got to hang out at Snoop Dogg's compound and have gin and juice and meet Snoop's son, who runs his empire, and a bunch of other great content creators. And yeah, it was interesting feeling like the odd man out. But the minute that I'm like, oh, I own a production distribution company and with my business partner, and we have a horror movie coming, like, it was like I always belonged there. Because I became the thing people wanted to ask questions about.
Cool.
So I have some follow-ups to do from VidCon. As I mentioned when I went out there, like, it'll be one of those things we probably won't see the dividends for it for weeks until after.
That's fair.
But yeah, it was a great experience.
Yeah, no, I think that was good. Certainly the stories and the pictures and messages you were sending while you were out there were good. We didn't really know what to expect. Like, you can certainly, you can look at what a convention puts out, the website, kind of their promo stuff. But until you're really there on the floor, seeing how it's run, like, you just don't quite get the feel of it. So.
Yeah, so it feels like 3 different conventions. So you have your normal expo floor, which is what you would expect from every convention. And you get the chance to meet some content creators there.
Right.
Then there's the creator track, which is on the second floor, where you can learn about, thumbnails and all the other fun stuff of making things. And then the pro track, which is the third floor, where I spent most of my time. It's only the first 2 days, but it's like speed networking, and it's really there to, like, get you to network business to business. And I found my line in the sand during those when I was constantly pitched, hey, we could put AI actors in your thing, and we can scan your actors. And I'm like, no, ethically, I have a lot of problems with this.
A lot.
Morally, I also, we both know a lot of actors who it would be completely unfair for them to miss out on acting just because we hired an AI bot.
Right.
Even if it's an AI bot of them. It even got so bad that I went to they have these mentoring sessions that are 30 minutes where you go in and you talk to an alleged expert. And I literally walked out in the first 15 minutes after railing on the guy about, ethics and copyright and stuff like that. So yeah, I think if we were able to divide and conquer, there was definitely some professional talks that I would have liked one of us to go to. So they had talks from like Meta and things like that. It's just not a lot of time.
Yeah.
So I spent most of my time talking to people. Yeah, I think overall it's good.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the community that we want to get out to. Maybe it's a different segment of it, but I think it's still certainly was worthwhile, and ultimately that's what it's all about.
Right.
I mean, a lot of those interviews were really fun to watch, and that, even on that small kind of short setting, we could still give a platform, however big or small, to tell somebody else's big damn story, which is all.
Yeah, that was actually really cool. Because I wasn't sure about those. Like, it's one of those things I'm still trying to figure out what Big Damn Films voice is.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's Logan and I, mainly me, but also, like, it can get really shallow just talking about ourselves all the time.
Sure.
Retrospectively, one thing I would have liked to have done, and this is where, again, having two people there would have been good, is just stand around with a sign of, like, do you like horror movies? Let's talk.
Mm-hmm.
And just done interviews about that.
Yep.
What I will say is that, like, what I took away from, I had a nice session with Mashable about how to pitch. And what I'd constantly been saying throughout the event is, like, Curry Barker's movie obsession is the lottery ticket. Because, having A24 pick you up is like winning the lottery.
Pretty much.
It's very, very rare. But doing Markiplier's route with Iron Lung, who's a YouTube content creator, self-distributed, like, that's where indie filmmakers should be. And getting indie filmmakers to realize they need to be content creators, and content creators to realize they're already doing filmmaking.
Yeah.
They just need to tell longer stories. I had a really cool conversation with a kid named Merrick, who's got like 37 million followers. And it was interesting that, like, he wants to make feature films, but it seems like such a disparate thing. And then looking at the shorts that so he was doing these like 60-second shorts and commercials for Scream and other places. I'm like, you're already doing it. Like, just make 69 more minutes of that.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, I mean, these kids are great. I felt old. I turned 50 while I was out there. Jen threw me a nice surprise party on Saturday with a bunch of her people, and another friend came out. So that was fun, sitting in an Irish pub that has nothing but Mexican food. Yeah, and overall, it was kind of interesting.
Cool. Yeah.
What do we got next?
So I guess where we go from here.
Well, we have Orlando.
We've talked about Virginia.
Yeah, we talked about Fairfax next, which would be about 3 weeks after Orlando.
Yep. We know we have CreepyCon.
We have Flagstaff CreepyCon. That's in October. We're looking at New Jersey Horror Con, Chiller, and Monster Mania.
Yep, because they're in the neighborhood.
Yep. And then we're still waiting to find out if the second super secret thing happens.
Right. Which will influence the timeline for streaming or physical media.
Well, it will not just influence that, but it'll also influence the timeline of the Roadshow. Like,
true.
We may have to put a pin in that until after.
Or may have to pause it. It's true.
But yeah, what else do we have on the schedule?
I mean, that's a lot of it.
Cool. So this is where we'll like put a pause in the podcast if you are a podcast listener and say what you're about to hear is a very nice Patreon jingle.
Yes.
If you're a Patreon member, you're going to hear a lot more conversation about things that we can't really talk about because this will go unedited up onto Patreon pretty much tomorrow.
Patreon. There's our jingle.
Hey, podcast listener, if you're hearing this, you're only getting part of the story. Our Patreon members get exclusive early access to live recordings, bonus content, and the full unedited version of this podcast. Join us at patreon.com/bigdamnfilms and be part of the Big Damn story.
So yeah, this is where you hear the music coming back out of the Patreon exclusive.
I haven't written that jingle yet.
No, we need that.
I'll work.
We do.
I'll work.
We do need a new Patreon jingle.
Yeah.
So where we go next is we have the Roadshow going to Orlando. We're looking at, I think, Fairfax in August.
Yep.
And then hopefully within the next, by the time this comes out, we should be within range of knowing if the super secret thing is going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But regardless of the super secret thing going to happen, we have Rifters coming out November, December.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely happening.
Yep.
We just finalized the LP,
Mm-hmm.
so that's good. I think John's still got some content he has to create for the discs.
Yeah, he's finishing up the or putting together the
Commentary.
commentary tracks with some of the artists.
Yeah. So that'll be cool.
Mhm.
Like, we'll have 2 movies out this year.
Yep.
And then we've already started talking about, finishing VidCon first. And filming Arbor Day 2 in October.
In October.
That sounds crazy.
It really does.
And what's crazy is knowing that, like, we can keep up the same momentum
Mm-hmm.
of, like, everybody getting a day. Like, we can give them a day or 2. I think maybe give every 2 days.
Yeah, I mean, and depending on the way we do the story this time around, especially, considering how we may want to do that, I think, 2 days per may work better.
But then having the crew already ready to go.
Right.
Yeah. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
So, Arbor Day in Orlando, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have Rifters.
Yep.
We have Super Secret Thing. And Super Secret Thing will determine physical media and streaming.
Yep.
And then there we go. So when this comes out, we'll be 10 days away from Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
So share that with your friends. Tell your peoples.
Yep.
And then from there, we'll go into episode 29, which I think will do the wives of Big Damn Films.
Okay. We'll see.
And we're going to have a special guest of Captain Laura Matthews at some point.
Yep.
Just sitting down and shooting the shit. Yeah. That's it. So thanks for listening to the Big Damn Podcast. And thanks, DJ Zafer, for putting this all together. This is what it looks like when I don't have notes because I was not prepared.
Yeah. But, of course, before we wrap things up, we always have our Patreon supporters to thank. We have Amy Reina Hassa and Bill Firo at the Big Damn Hoodie tier.
Thank you.
And maybe the 2 people who are sitting here as well.
Bastards.
Those people.
Those motherfuckers.
Then Ashley, Heather, John, Lauren, Nicole, Samuel, Steven Stewart, and Stephen Woods at the Big Damn High Five tier.
Yep.
And of course, we can't forget our free tier supporters.
Yes. Those would be Heather, Catherine, Robin, Scott, Sean, Taylor, and Victoria. Head on over to BigDamnEntertainment.com to grab the Roadshow tickets, information about those tickets, buy some merch. We have Arbor Day merch.
Yeah.
Hats, or not hats, shirts, hoodies, women's cuts.
Mhm.
Yeah. And you can get all the information there.
Shirt's really soft. It's really nice.
We are only getting soft shirts.
I like it, yeah. But yeah, like, follow, subscribe, share, buy those tickets, and we'll see you at the premiere closest to you.
And thanks for listening. And as always, keep telling your big damn stories. My vision sucks at 50.